Welcome back to the CRUST. This is episode number 3 of our playthrough of the story mode. Hope you've enjoyed the first 2 episodes. I've been recording this in bulk because I've been really enjoying myself thus far. So this is part 3. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, do all that sort of good stuff, and let's continue. So we're waiting on the silicon. We're at 14 of 20 being produced. Let's see if we can wire this up. If we can, it's already wired up. Okay, so it's just very slow because it doesn't have enough power. We've got the batteries up to 214,000. Go to another solar panel. Connect those to one of the things. Okay, I just have to turn the priority up. Got it. It actually powered on when I turned the priority off. Okay. Makes sense. As much sense as we can make is what we're doing, so. Now we wait. Can I change the production module on here? For the moment. We're making silicon, so we're just going to wait on that. We have extra power being made, 50 output capacity. Our batteries are half full. Okay, so we have all this being smelted. We have enough to make some silicon in both of these at the moment. This is gonna be running out here in a minute. $17 of 20. I feel like we maybe need to go into mining mode and assign another one for the silicon. We're sitting at 18. One of these is making. This one's gonna finish first because we're waiting on this one. Gotta get power fixed, man. We got 2 modules that we can't run.
Director, you can never have too much smart concrete, so it's worth spending time to produce it. For this purpose, we have a pressing module, which may not be the most efficient way, but it's good enough to start with. The pressing module requires only regolith, which is a type of lunar dirt plentiful here. Assign mining drones to the evacuation so that we have the resources we need. Free drones will deliver the regolith to production themselves.
I wish that they didn't say evacuation in the thing, because it's excavation and it says it in the subtitles. That just kind of bugs me a little bit. Let's turn that priority up. See if we can help this out a little bit. So we have the conveyors, but we don't have enough power to run the conveyors or run the pressing module. Elevator's not receiving power. Interesting. Go to wire mode. On pause. Need to get more power moving into the elevator. That's what we need to do. We also need some more solar panels. Go to wire mode. Connect all of these to their respective batteries. Try and clean up these wires a little bit. Let's pause the game and do that, so we aren't wasting power. I didn't mean to do that. Let's... Wire dismantle. Delete this utility pole. Go back to wire mode and do that. That. We stretch it any further? No. Wiring mode. Can I... Does that work? Does this have power? Yes, it does. We're still losing power because it's nighttime. Idiot. Yeah, we're losing power because it's nighttime. Now are we still losing power? Tell you what we need. We need something other than solar power. That's not equipped with wires. I'm stupid. There we go. Not enough power to run the module. Well, we'll just turn it off for now. That's what we'll do. We only need one anyway. Okay, so we actually have things going now. We just gotta wait on the smart concrete to actually be produced, which is gonna take a bit. We're on the dark side of the moon, as you can see right there. So we are gonna be without power production for a little bit. Would have liked to get my batteries a little more filled up before then. But I think we'll be fine. Turn that module off for now. It's up to 27 days. We're going to assign more regolith mining. Oh, they're all over there mining silicon and iron. We are producing smart concrete. It's taking a minute because we're low on power, but we are doing it. drop one of these off per, so they can go be extracting regolith. And that kind of takes care of everything in a straight line. We just gotta wait on the concrete, and we'll be able to move on.
Director, here's the latest news regarding contracts. To resume shipments to Earth, we'll need to restore communication and significantly expand production.
So this isn't an uh-oh, this is good.
If we finish this in the near term, I'll negotiate an extremely lucrative contract with the aerospace company FASM. They've lost their supplier and are willing to pay generously for an urgent order. I'm still looking into the matter, but be prepared to devote all resources to this effort if you want to maximize the benefits.
Okay, so we know what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be expanding production significantly, which we'll be able to do when the moon is not in the dark side. I'd love to research some different ways of producing power, so we don't have to rely on being on the light side of the moon. But for now, I think we can handle it. We're at 25 days worth of power. I think it's about 15 days on this light side. I can already see a light on this dark side. I can already see a light side popping up on that map right there. So you got moon phases down really well. I'm happy with how that is working in this game. So about 2 or 3 minutes away from having all the smart concrete we're going to need. And we'll see how that transpires here in a little bit. We're at 31. I'm going to speed up time a little bit. I trust myself to do that for now. Ore vein right there. Saving in progress. Okay. But I want to make sure we get this done. Before I end this episode, I want to make sure that we have the smart concrete done and we know our objective for next time. We're at 34. We're halfway through the dark side of the moon. We're going to make it on power. That's good.
Objective achieved.
Complete. Hooray.
Well, that's a start. There should be enough smart concrete for the first time.
Okay, so...
Director, we have a message on the emergency channel. I'll put it on the screen.
Alright, put it on the screen.
This is Arthur Moore, commander of the Hope 2 orbital station. The station has sustained severe damage from multiple collisions. We have lost key control modules. A hard moon landing will occur in the coming weeks. Request assistance from anyone who hears this message.
The debris from the meteorite impact must have gotten Hope 2. I'm already contacting CRUST to report it.
Director, my name is Clyde Draper, and I lead the CRUST search and rescue operation. We are aware of the situation with Hope 2, and are already developing an evacuation plan. There's still a chance to restore resource mining and production at your facility, and it's in our mutual interest for you to assist us. We need a place to accommodate the rescued crew, and your base is the most suitable candidate for this. CRUST will provide you with the necessary equipment and scientific resources to carry out the assigned tasks.
With all due respect, Director, I do not share your doubts. People are in danger, and if it's in our power to help them, we must do so.
With all due respect, Alice, altruism has clouded your judgment. CRUST is clearly asking for grant aid that we cannot afford right now. I suggest we focus on restoring production and resuming shipments to Earth, where resources are urgently needed right now.
All you care about is profit. If that's the case, think of the technology CRUST will provide. It's worth as much as our base in its current state.
CRUST is going to accommodate the surviving Hope 2 crew members at your base in exchange for equipment and technologies for us to carry out a rescue mission. If you accept CRUST's offer, you will lose access to the FASM contract, for which the corporation is willing to pay upfront.
Okay, so we can... Let's focus on restoring supply deliveries, because this is a work in progress. We'll do this.
I hear you. CRUST is capable of organizing a rescue operation independently, but the explosion damaged the system for communicating with the nearest facilities. You need communication for full operations on the moon, and we need it to rescue the crew of Hope 2. Your base is the closest to the repeater, and we can provide the equipment for the repairs. It's a mutually beneficial proposal, Director, but I understand if you want to discuss it with your colleagues again.
I'll take the offer.
Pleasure doing business with you. We'll send you the rover scout and the coordinates for the repeater shortly.
Don't call me cynical, but the best we can do under the current circumstances is try to salvage the equipment that miraculously survived.
Well, let's not waste any time. Professor, you prepared a research plan before starting the expedition, didn't you?
Absolutely. First, we need to increase production. We have smelting furnaces, but we need extractors and refineries to extract the oxides.
So now we have access to the research screen.
Research underground mining and place 2 extractors on the iron and silicon veins.
Let's take a look at that real quick. There's your research tree. It is actually pretty expansive. I didn't expect it to be this expansive. I'm still scrolling. There you go. And that's just engineering. So there are 3 research trees that are very expansive in the CRUST, and we have barely touched the surface. So this should be interesting. Very, very interesting. So we need to research underground mining. Just right here. And with that, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this episode. So if you enjoyed this episode of the CRUST, make sure to leave a like on it, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you next time for more. Thanks for watching.